Hi, this is Shannah, and this is the weekly update. As usual, we're going to take a look into the energy surrounding you this week. We have three possibilities. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. So take your time to choose your pile, and I will see you in a couple of moments. So if you chose pile number 1, this is your reading. We're starting with the tarot cards, and then we'll be moving on to the oracle cards. So first of all, we have love, number 6. Usually it's called the lovers. And then we have here number 3, Empress. And we have 15, temptation, so the devil card. So what I see here is, first of all, a decision. I'm going to take like the original meaning of the lover's card, decision. And it's a decision between these two. And it's like, do you want to grow, or do you want to keep on repeating the same cycle? So it's like this week you'll have the opportunity to break a cycle, to break a pattern, or to leave it behind you. And you have the opportunity for growth. But what I see here, because you see these two ladies here, they are in the same position, and the devil and the lovers is like an octave difference. Yeah, it's like the same energy, but this is the lower version, of vibration, the lower vibration version of the lovers. But what I see here, I see longing in both of the cards, the kind of longing for something, longing for a feeling, longing for someone, longing for love. And then we have the Empress here. So it could be that many of you are longing for a family, or longing for a connection, a deep and meaningful connection. But with the Empress in the middle, what it's telling us is like, you are now focusing on yourself. Even if you're longing for, there's something that you feel that is missing. This is the feeling that I'm getting. But you are focusing on yourself. You are focusing on your growth. You're focusing on being here and now, and on being whole, on feeling whole again. And this is a decision. This is a really conscious decision. Maybe you have to remind yourself the whole time. Maybe you're breaking free from someone or a habit, and this is like it has to be a constant reminder of where you're heading. But what I see here is a lot of growth, and it could be that during the week someone is going to tempt you. Someone is going to try to lead you astray, because you are taking you have here the right decision for your growth, and it to start bearing fruit as well. So you're heading towards success, but there will be a trap. Someone will kind of tempt you. This could be in the love arena, it could be in the business arena, like a shortcut to something, like a promise of something, like someone will give you something really shiny, and this is where you have to be true to yourself. You have to like focus and concentrate on what you really want, right? But I have the feeling that you're going to do it. You're going to, just focus on what you are, on what you want, and lead that way with integrity. But here I'm also getting like the devil here is actually showing you just where the weak spots are, and what you can improve, where you can work on. It's actually also just showing you that. Then we have number 50, Angel of Strength, and 27, Walking Away. For some of you, this will be a big theme, deciding to walk away from a situation that, is going around in circles, like we're saying, and you're deciding now to walk away and leave it behind you. And this takes a lot of courage. This takes a lot of strength. But again, with the Empress in the middle, she is the mother of courage. She is the mother, and she won't leave you alone. She won't, she will be there beside you. So the Divine Mother will be there beside you, whatever you decide to do. And I find here there is no judgment. But it's like, do you want a higher form of love? Do you want a higher form of fulfillment? Or do you want to stick, probably to the familiar, to the devil, in order not to cause any waves or something like that, but doesn't make you happy? Whatever you decide, the Divine Mother is with you. There's no judgment, because you can only decide what you're ready for. This is an important message. You can only decide what you're ready for. So, but here I see you gathering strength, you gathering courage, and deciding to leave something behind. Maybe it's even just your comfort zone, leaving the garden. It's just your comfort zone and moving forwards and getting out there and showing your beautiful talents and showing who you really are to the world. Oh, look, we're talking about the here and now. There you go. We have hummingbird, or the hummingbird spirit, be here now. So be in the present moment. I think with this week, this is going to be the main challenge for you, to focus in the here and now, to focus on yourself, because I think you are someone that can be easily distracted, and that is no judgment. It's just what is. And especially in our world, it's so easy to get distracted. If you're just going to check the time on your phone, suddenly you're watching I don't know what and forgot to watch the time. I don't know if it happens to you. It happens to me a lot. So in this world where it's very easy to get distracted, it's like you are focusing, you're deciding to staying focused, to staying on your own lane, so to say, and going within, so that beautiful things can come from it. It's really beautiful. Maybe you'll start meditating more as well. When it comes to love, what are the energies surrounding you this week when it comes to love? What are the energies surrounding you this week when it comes to love? So there were too many cards. What are the energies surrounding you this week? Doubts and fears. Yeah, already had that covered. But you have to have this courage. And the doubts and fears, they also come from the Devil card. Could be even that it's not a situation. It can be, I was saying, a pattern. It could be like a habit of thought, like believing, or a belief, like believing that you're not good enough, believing that you cannot get out of a certain situation. And when it comes to love, it is the same. There's, you get jealous because you think you are not worthy, that you think you are less than, you think someone is getting more attention than you are. I'm going the distance, but you're leaving, you're either leaving someone, there's an old flame, an old flame is being reactivated this week for many of you, and you're either leaving something behind, maybe like finding closure from this old flame. You're either leaving someone behind this week, but is this someone that made you feel less than. That's why we have the Empress energy saying that you are wonderful, you are divine, you deserve love. Or you're leaving like this way of thinking about yourself, and these fears, this inferiority complex that you may have, you're leaving it behind. You just, it's like you had to reheat this old flame, so to say, in order to kind of triggers all of this, of these old themes, all these patterns are still within you, and so you can set them free. So it doesn't seem to be, like something that you're really looking forward to, but at the end of the week you will be free. And some of you will be traveling at the end of the week as well. But at the end of the week, you will feel free. You just have to go through it during the week. But you will be fine. So pile number 1, this was your reading. I hope it resonates. I hope it inspires you. And I wish you a wonderful time full of love. Thank you. So if you chose pile number 2, this is your reading. So we're starting with the tarot cards, and then we're going to the oracle cards. So what are the energies surrounding you this week? We have the Nine of Water. This is the Nine of Cups. We have the Emperor. Oh, and you got 4 cards instead of just 3. Then we have the Page of Water. Let's see if we have some space here. And then we have the Sun. Isn't it funny? Water, fire. So the main elements here. So it can be that there are like 2 contrasting energies for you this week. On one side, feeling really like romantic and soft and cozy, and on the other hand, then feeling like really go for it and fiery and impulsive and strong. So they don't have to be opposites, you know. You can have both of them, like in a volcano underwater. Interesting. But the thing that we get here is like with the Nine of Water, Nine of Cups, as many of you know, this is the wish fulfilling card. So a wish is being fulfilled for you this week. And it's both in career, in job, and in love as well. In either case, there's a new proposition coming, you know, this Page of Water. There's something new starting. There's a new possibility. And it's a possibility that will bring you a lot of joy and will also see your full potential. It will help you see your own full potential and your own value and your talent, your beauty. And it's something that will give you like power, the feeling of power, the feeling of being able of finding a stable situation. But again, this could be because we have fire and water, that one moment you're feeling, you know, really sure of yourself, and then next moment you're kind of doubting, and then you feel sure of yourself again, and then it's going to be, when it comes to your emotions, a very very contrasting, you know, hot and cold almost. But I think that it's very positive, because the water cards, they're very positive cards, wish fulfilling, like another possibility, a new chance. It could be even something creative, that you are able to find a venue where you can express yourself creatively, or something creative is now getting a lot of success and a lot of media attention and public attention as well, and it's starting a new phase in your life, you know. Yeah, it's like a breath of fresh air, and probably something you weren't even expecting. Yeah, when it comes to love as well, because I see it happening in both arenas of your life. Let's see what we have here. We have patience, and we have the thinking woman. Yeah, so like this week you have to have a lot of patience, pile 2. A lot of patience, because as I told you, there's this contrasting energies, and water is slower than fire. Water can also be really quick, but fire is quicker. And it's like there has to be some adjustment when they have fire here as well around this wheel. There has to be some adjustment. This card reminds me of the Temperance card, so it's more the adjustment. It's a lot of healing. And the thing is, because there will be some insecurity on your side here with the thinking woman, you know, you'll be just up in your head thinking all the scenarios. It is like the cards are telling you everything will be fine if you just wait and you don't get in your own way. You can prepare, you can read, you can research, you can, you know, or just distract yourself. Just try not to get in your own way by overthinking things. So be patient, because things are turning out to be fine. This week is at first maybe you won't notice it, but then you'll just see how things are falling into place and coming towards you, right? And especially with the Sun card, it's such a joyous card. Then be peace. Yeah, because I was telling you, there are so many contrasting emotions, you know. So these two cards are really saying, you know, you'll be too much in your head because these emotions could be pulling you in many directions. But they're very, very positive. But still, it can be that it triggers something within you as well, even when they're positive. And you'll be very much in your head and planning ahead, and I think you'll be a bit all over the place, to tell you the truth, but in a positive way. It doesn't always have to be negative. So these two cards are here are telling you to, hey, be patient with yourself. Things are turning out to be just fine, and to really like center yourself, ground yourself, breathe, right? Things will be good. Things will be good. You just have to get out of your own head, okay? But let's see, when it comes to love, what are the energies surrounding you this week? Pile number 2. What are the energies surrounding you this week? We have moving on. What are the energies surrounding you this week? Thinking of you. And having fun. Let me just get another card here. Okay. Yeah. I want another one. Oh, too many. Wait a sec. Just want one more. Yeah. It's interesting because there may be very different scenarios here. And at the bottom of the deck, we have I'm sorry. So you may be moving on from something that hurt you or someone that hurt you. And here we dodged a bullet. It's like something that seemed to be very promising, but it wasn't. You know, and you're seeing it clearer now. You know, you're seeing the person or the situation for who or what it really is, or he or she is, right? And because there's someone you've been thinking about, but it seems that you are too different. You are too different, so you're just deciding, you know, to let it grow as it should, you know, in a natural way. You're not forcing anything. You just want to have fun. You just want to relax, you know, seize the day, enjoy life the best that you can. Yeah. And you don't want to be too much trapped. Then you have again the thinking woman, you know, the wishful thinking. You don't want to be too much trapped in your own mind. Yeah. And so you're leaving something behind, you know. I'm even getting here an illusion behind, or someone who didn't live up to your expectations. But things will turn out better. The moment, you know, you just doing your thing and having fun and focusing on yourself, then things will turn out fine. It will be a week just to relax, let go of negativity and just relax and let life do its part as well. So pile number two, pile number 2. This was your reading. I hope it resonates. I hope it inspires you. And I wish you a wonderful time full of love. Thank you. So if you chose pile number 3, this is your reading. We're putting the key over here. So what are the energies surrounding you this week, pile number 3? We're going to start with the tarot cards and then we'll be moving to the oracle cards. First of all, we have King of Fire. That's the King of Wands. Then we have Strength. And then we have the Messenger of Water. Now, you'll be getting a message this week. The Messenger of Water is the Knight of Cups. You'll be getting an invitation, a message. And I think this is something you've been waiting for a long time. From this King of Wands. This could be relating to a job. This could be relating to something creative, and of course it could be something romantic as well. But this is someone that you admire very much, but there's like a very how can I say, it's a relationship. There's a bit of struggle here. Things don't flow. So, and that's why here with the Strength card, you are kind of maybe even fighting back your own feelings, or you're fighting back an urge to contact this person. And this person seems to be very aloof. As you can see there, he's looking somewhere else while she's looking the lion, you know. And I don't know, I think this person or this institution, whatever it is, if it's a job, for instance, you know, you were a bit mad at this person. This person hasn't behaved, or institution hasn't behaved the best way, not in your own opinion, of course. And there's something still, you're still ruminating something, you know, there's something here that you're still controlling. It could be something positive, like you are fighting back the urge to contact this person, or it could be you're fighting back the urge to, you know, have a go at this person, to I mean, like, yell at this person or fight with this person, something like that. But it is, we can also read this as like you fighting back your own impulses. Like, yeah, actually it's the same with what I just said, because the King of Fire is also has to do with impulses. It's a more mature energy than the Knight of Fire, but it still has to do with impulses, with passion. And it's you fighting back your passions. You're trying to control your passions in a constructive way, in a creative way. So it could be that this week you're also very, very creative, and you're putting onto paper or onto song or whatever your field is, your talent is, you are expressing yourself, all of this that's going on within you, all this passion, all this inner struggle, so to say, you'll be able to express it in the most beautiful way. For those who are like more artistic, then this is your message. But let's see what the other cards have to say. Then we have 44, a woman holding a heart. So for the most of you, this will have to do with love or even friendships, you know. And it's like, I think you are pouring your heart to someone. You have been fighting back this, but it's this wish of pouring your heart out to someone. And it's like sharing your emotions, sharing your heart with someone else, and hoping that this person will hear it. But she's looking away as well. Isn't it interesting? It's like you've been waiting you've been waiting for a message from someone that probably has ignored you for some time. I know it sounds a bit brutal, but it could be the case. They're not gone. They're not really ghosting you. I don't see that. If this resonates with you, I don't see them really ghosting on purpose or something like that. But they have been absent or not giving you attention you need. Yeah, and we have 5, attachment. Yeah. And this has to do with strength as well. You see this, they're both like pointing to this card. It's really interesting. Is this mask, for me, it could mean that it could be you saying, no, it's okay. Contact me whenever. I'm cool with it. I'm so relaxed. But within you, you're not. You're just giving that image that you are cool and uncomplicated, when actually within you, you're screaming like, oh my God. And you know, it happens to all of us sometimes. So, and this is your inner struggle. You want love. You want to share your heart. You want to be loved. You want to be reciprocated. But you have, you know, but you don't know where you stand. I think at the end of the week, you'll know where you stand. At the end of the week, there will be a message coming, okay? And, but it's look at her face. It's like, now, don't you think it's a bit too late? You know, she looks a bit offended, which is interesting. But there's this strong attachment here. And it's also like the question, how healthy is this attachment? How healthy are your feelings? Are these feelings becoming toxic for yourself, without any judgment of any ways? Like, and this, I'm not saying that you're behaving in a toxic way to the other person. No, it's like, do these feelings that you have right now, or you'll be having during the week, do they feel toxic to you? Are they healthy, or are they beautiful feelings, or feelings you can deal with, or are just starting to become bitter? That's what I mean. So especially here with the card of the attachment, I would, if you start feeling that way, to really look into it and see how you can loosen these feelings and feel more positive. The last card is Turtle Spirit. Slow and steady wins the race. So the card here is telling you to be patient. Funnily enough, I think all the groups got this, not this card, but this message of being patient. And I think that's the message for the week. I think the whole of humanity should be patient. In your case, it's like the cards are inviting you not to torment yourself with are you going to get a message? Are you not going to get a message? Are you going to get that answer? Are you not? Don't torment yourself. It's really telling you, hey, slowly, let things develop, let things become, give it time. Because I think you will get that message at the end of the week. Yeah. So when it comes to love, I know there was a lot of love messages here, but let's continue. When it comes to love, what are the energies surrounding you this week? We have gathering courage. Yeah, this would be here with the strength card. Yeah. Maybe some of you are gathering courage to contact someone special. And then we have here filling the cup. I'm getting the drinking courage, but don't do it. Then we have thinking of you. Yeah, these actually, the cards are telling us what we just saw. Let me get here another card for filling the cup. It can be that you go out and meet this person, but I want to get another card. But it's like repeating, yeah, what we just said. Into the unknown. And we are family. And there's also here, yeah, 7 blue. That's the thing, I think this whole thing makes you a bit insecure, and this makes you sad. This makes you sad because I think it triggers you a bit, the situation. But here the cards are saying it's just a phase, okay? It's just like, relax, take it slow. We're having a full moon this week, I think. Yeah, so it could be that emotions are more heightened this week. So, and remember, it's just a phase. After the full moon, everything calms down, and then you feel better as well. And here with we are family. Could be that you already have a family, or this person has a family. This is something that you want. Okay, this is now a bit difficult to say with this context here, and this is a general reading, but I think you want something special with this person you're thinking of, and you're just trying to gather courage to talk to this person and to venture into the unknown. If you're in a relationship, maybe you want to talk to this person about having kids, the next level, or about getting married, or introducing this person to your parents, or being introduced to their parents, something like that involves family. Some of you are going to a christening. Interesting. But either way, it's like you're venturing into the unknown. But you will do it. You will do it. You have the courage. It's just know that do it from a carefree heart, from a free space, or where is ease and joy. Do it out of joy and ease. Try do it because That's will be like your struggle this week is really this, should I do it, should I do not do it, will it come, will it come? You'll be, it will be a struggle within yourself. Yeah. So like I was telling to pile 2 as well, just breathe, everything will be fine, just breathe. So pile number 3, I hope this makes sense, I hope this inspires you, and I wish you a wonderful time full of love. Thank you.